Coach, I know that getting to the postseason always is an accomplishment, especially this year when you had to replace a lot of players from a year ago. What does it mean to play postseason basketball to you?
It means everything. At Jeannette, since I've been there, we've been in the playoffs. I think this is 13 straight years as the head coach. And then, my 3 years previous, obviously we had some really great teams and we were there. So, I was able to keep the tradition going on and keep the streak going on. But it means a lot to the kids. You start in the summertime to work to get to the playoffs. And, we, like you said, with a bunch of kids and that left and, have to replace them with a bunch of new first-year guys, I think it was a pretty good accomplishment.
Your team has a record of 10-11 overall, 4-6 in the conference. And I know that's down from some past years. But what did you see in terms of growth and promise this year that maybe gives you some optimism?
We've played good in spurts. We haven't had our whole team together for the whole season. So, we'll have everybody back for that game. I'm hoping we get enough time in and, we'll continue to work and continue to do the things that helped us be successful. But it's funny, there was a lot of young guys that played. They obviously got better from start to finish. Now it's everybody's 0-0. So, our mindset is just to go play as hard as we can for as long as we can and do all the little things that we do to make it back to where we want to be. It's going to be a tough task, but, when you're in as many wars as we have, we'll come out to play.
And I'm sure you're going to lean upon some of your more experienced players, and certainly a guy like Anton Good comes to mind. I know he's a senior that's played some key moments for you over the past couple of years. How much does a player like that help for some of the players experiencing the postseason for the first time?
He's the only one that's really played in the postseason since he was a freshman. So, we really going to lean on him. But he's got to do it the right way also, even preparing for the playoff game. Everybody's got to come to practice with the right mindset from start to finish. And, it's a new season. So, we're going to start back to some the things that we've done earlier. And Anton has to be a leader, on and off the floor every day. I mean, he just he has to continue to do that. He's been doing a great job. So not only that, with him, Tyler Horn is a first-year player, but he's played football, he's played in the state championship and WPIAL championship a year ago. So he knows what it takes, and we're going to lead on both of those guys, and hopefully they can help us get our first-round win.
Talking to Adrian Batts, head coach of the Jeannette Jayhawks. And I know you mentioned you haven't had your full team for most of this season. A noticeable absence for long periods of time has been Nasheed Thompson, but when he's played, he's been a difference maker, the first-year player via transfer. What does he do well, and how big is he to what you're trying to accomplish in the postseason?
Well, he's really big. He's our leading scorer at 18.5 points, and he does a lot of things that you don't see on the stat sheet. So it's going to be good to get him back, and hopefully he can shake the rust off and get this week of practice in, and help us like I said, get this first round win. But he has to buy in again, and he's been out for quite a few games, so looking forward to him, and he'll play hard and give us everything he has, so I'm not worried about that.
On the boys' side, 2A is a 16-team bracket. Your team gets the number 12 seed, and you go against number 5 Monessen. At least from my perspective, I was a little surprised that Monessen did not get an even higher seed than that. What was your reaction when you saw the bracket as a whole and your matchup in particular?
Well, I kind of thought, I've been telling our guys, I think we're going to play Monessen just because I thought it'd be a very good matchup. Just, first round, you want to get some people to show up for those games, and, we've had some history with them. So I kind of thought we would get them, but I was kind of shocked because last week they had a really big win over Washington, who's a 3A team and whatever they are. But I thought they would get the 4 seed. I honestly thought we would play Carlington. But, the winner of our game gets, our nemesis, GCC. So, it's not going to be it's not an easy road for us. We're playing two really well. You got to get the first one before you can get the next one. Ness was really good. We played them in the summer, and, they had some size. And, they're always going to play hard and be competitive. So it'll be a really good game. And I'm sure they play well on their floor. I haven't got a chance to see them, but I'm going to head out the door. They play tonight against Sarah Catholic, so I'm going to run down to Monessen and take a look at them live. And, we'll get ready to prepare for them for next week.
And there's very few WPIAL basketball teams that have the winning tradition that the Greyhounds do. When you go into a matchup like this, what will be key for your team to score an upset?
playing on the road, you can't foul and get them on the foul line early on their home floor. Two, you got to make the little plays, and you got to, little things win playoff games because possessions are so important. We got to take some charges, but we definitely got to finish easy shots, and we got to win the foul free throw game. So, those are things you got to win in playoffs because, as I said, possessions are so important, and you got to value the ball. So, we'll be going over that. Like I said, we can't go down there and put them on a foul line and give them those easy opportunities to increase the lead.
Adrian, thank you so much for doing this. Congratulations on getting to the postseason, and good luck next week.
Thanks, Sean. I appreciate it, my man. Take care.